Hi, everybody, and welcome to Why Use Essential Oils. My name is Tammy, and I'm from Living Healthy for You, and I want to welcome you to my class. This is one of my favorite topics to talk about because I have learned so much over the last 3.5 years about essential oils and what's good and what's not, and how to use them, the safety of using them. There's so much information to essential oils that I'm just really anxious to share that with you because you do want to know how to use them, when to use them, and all kinds of information I'm going to share with you tonight. So sit back, get a drink, relax, enjoy the class with me. I will not see any comments or questions while I'm presenting. So if you have anything, please comment below and I will answer or comment back after the class is done. Usually I try to stay around 30 minutes for my class because I know everybody's busy. They're getting ready to get supper, getting kids ready for bed, or getting ready for work or whatever. But tonight's class is going to be a little bit longer. So if you just bear with me, if this is a topic that you're interested in, and I hope that you are watching this live. But if not, if you're watching it on replay, and if you happen to be watching on YouTube, hit the like button, hit subscribe to see my future videos, and share it and do a thumbs up, whatever. But I want to thank you for joining me, and I'm going to start right off, and I'm going to share my screen so we can get started with the class. Let's see here. Share. There we go. Let's see, format. Oh, no, I got to do view. Let's see. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. Mine has been pretty busy. I was at a fall festival today. So, why use essential oils? Essential oils have exploded in popularity over the last decade. What started out as something used by one friend who was into natural remedies has turned into the expectation of spotting those cute tiny bottles lined up on many friends' shelves or counters. It seems as if everybody has jumped on the essential oil bandwagon these days, from your sister who whips them out of her purse whips them out of her purse for every issue, to your friend running an essential oil business, to department stores, displays, and even pharmacies. Everyone's telling you that you should use essential oils. But why? Sure, they smell great, but what's so amazing about the liquid inside these little brown bottles? And more importantly, why do you need them in your life? By the end of this class, you will know the whys. Why essential oils work? Why are they so effective? Why should you replace products you've used for years with more natural ones? Why blends are so powerful? Why both quality and sustainability matter, and more. So welcome to Why Use Essential Oils, a journey to natural wellness. So more than a scent. Do you love filling your home with the beautiful aroma of citrus, lavender, mint, and or spices? If you're like most people, you make use of air fresheners, spray deodorizers, plug-ins, scented candles, and other odor masking products. And you might be under the impression that essential oils are just fancier, smaller, more expensive versions of the commercial scents you've used in the past. But essential oils are so much more. Their aromas are just icing on the cake. Essential oils provide many aromatic health benefits such as an immune, digestive, and respiratory support system. They also do wonders for uplifting moods and managing emotions. Whereas other types of air fresheners can certainly make your environment smell lovely, they don't provide additional benefits for the body, mind, and soul the way essential oils do. In fact, many of those other products contain synthetic chemicals that can be toxic to you and your family. When you use essential oils, even for something as simple as neutralizing an unpleasant odor, you are benefiting your health in countless ways. Keep that in mind when we talk about some of the many uses of essential oils. Let's take a trip down memory lane. What are a few of your favorite aromas from childhood? Maybe you thought of basil and oregano spices waffling from a pot of spaghetti sauce simmering on the stove. Perhaps it was your grandmother's favorite jasmine perfume, or the roses in her garden. Or maybe what came to mind was the smell of fresh popcorn at the movies, or that old book smell in the backstakes of the children's library where you spent your Saturday afternoons. Aromas are powerful. Just catching a whiff of a familiar scent can transport you back in time and call up a memory you haven't thought up in years. I know one of my favorite memories when I was growing up was my aunt making chocolate chip cookies. There's nothing as good as smelling homemade fresh chocolate chip cookies and eating them fresh out of the oven. An aroma also has the power to calm you down, set you on edge, and instantly improve your mood. But why? Why is the scent of a rose that makes us smile or causes tears to come to our eyes? Why isn't it the red, pink, or yellow hue we see or the silky petals we touch? What's so special about the sense of smell and why is it so powerful? The answer lies in anatomy. Let's take things down a molecular level. Essential oils are made up of many, many components. What we perceive as an aroma is actually many tiny molecules. We can't see these molecules, but we can smell them. These molecules get carried through receptors to your olfactory nerve, which sends a message to the brain, right up like this. The unique thing about this is that the sense of smell is the only one of our senses that sends messages directly to the brain. Messages for other senses, sight, taste, touch, hearing, make other stops first along the way. Because the sense of smell is hardwired directly to the brain, this scent is incredibly powerful, and this is why certain aromas can bring up such strong memories and emotions. Given this unique connection, it's probably not surprising that one of the most effective benefits of aromatic use of essential oils has to do with their ability to enhance mood. Emotionally, various essential oils can uplift the mood, calm the body and mind, evoke feelings of tranquility and balance, promote a sense of alertness and focus, reduce feelings of tension, soothe and calm restless feelings, help reduce stress, promote relaxation and a restful sleeping environment, promote feelings of confidence and self-worth. If it's emotions you're aiming to support, aromatic use is your best bet. Now we're going to talk about topical. Trivia time. What is the body's largest organ? Anybody want to take a guess? Right in the I can't see your comments, but I can look at it afterwards. But anybody know what the largest organ is? You might be surprised to hear that it's our skin. Often we don't think of skin as an organ the way we do the heart, lungs, or liver, but it is. Our skin protects all of our other organs from heat, cold, infection, and other dangers. Without skin, we won't be able to regulate our body heat, experience a sense of touch, or keep the rest of our organs, fluids, and cells where they're supposed to be. It sure is one amazing organ. So why use essential oils topically? It's an application that works and benefits your body in ways that are much more than skin deep. Essential oils are made of components so small that they can permeate the skin within 20 to 30 seconds. Once in your body, these components will move around via your circulatory system, and within a half an hour, 30 minutes, they will reach every cell of your body. Talk about an effective delivery system, and a very quick one. Even though the magic of essential oils doesn't stop at the skin membrane, the skin benefits from these oils before they even penetrate the surface. Topical use of essential oils and/or oil products can cleanse and purify the skin, smooth and calm the skin, promote healthy looking skin, promote skin clarity, reduce the appearance of spots and discoloration, promote a clear complexion and reduce the appearance of blemishes, reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, who doesn't like that? Provide a cooling sensation for the skin, rejuvenate the skin, help keep skin hydrated and moisturized, help skin clean, keep skin clean while recovering from distress, keep the scalp looking clean and healthy. As we'll talk about soon, many of the beauty and personal products we use every day contain toxins and synthetic chemicals. If you're going to apply oils, creams, lotions, soap, shampoos, and more to your body's largest organ several times a day, it's imperative that what you're putting on is fresh, safe, and natural. So now we're going to talk about internally. Excuse me. Probably the most controversial topic in essential oils is that of internal use. Some people caution against using oils internally, but as long as you educate yourself and take some precautions, many oils are safe and beneficial to use this way, which is what I'm going to explain to you. The most common way to use essential oils internally is by putting 1 or 2 drops in your water, juice, coffee, tea, or smoothie. Essential oils enhance the flavor of many drinks and offer wellness benefits at the same time. Other ways to use essential oils internally include cooking with oils, placing a drop under your tongue, or putting a few drops in a veggie cap and swallowing. And I actually use it that way. I put mine in a veggie cap. I pick which oils I want for the day, put it in a veggie cap, and I take it every morning. And sometimes I take it in the evening if I feel I need a little extra boost and support. It's really easy to do. For many issues, aromatic or topical application can do the trick just great. However, internal use of essential oils has its own benefits for various systems and issues. This method is especially effective for cleansing the body and its systems, promoting healthy cell function, supporting gastrointestinal health, maintaining healthy immune function, maintaining healthy metabolism, alleviating occasional feelings of stomach discomfort, gas, and bloating, promoting healthy cardiovascular system function, helping calm the nervous system. Now, who wouldn't want those benefits, right? Even if you've never purposely placed drops of essential oil in your water or food, you most likely have used them internally without realizing it. Essential oils are found in the rinds of their fruits. So when you eat an orange or put a lemon in your water, you are probably ingesting traces amounts of essential oils. Practicing internal use of oils is simply getting a larger, more concentrated dose. Once the oil is in the body, its components are transported throughout the body just as when it's used aromatically or topically. The difference is that the oil's components get into the bloodstream via the gastrointestinal tract rather than the respiratory system. Essential oils are processed, metabolized, and excreted just as other things we eat and drink are. You know now why you may want to use essential oils internally, but what you do need to know is do it safely. Here are a few safety precautions explained. It's very important that if you take an essential oils internally, you know the safety precautions. Only use high quality third-party tested essential oils. If your bottle says for aromatic use only, that's a clue that you shouldn't use that oil internally. Many oils out there are not food grade oils. They are lower quality oils meant to be used as air fresheners. You want to make sure any oil you ingest is free of contaminants, pesticides, and fillers. And we'll talk about more of that later. Many oils are approved by the FDA as GRAS, that's generally recognized as safe to consume. However, not all essential oils are suitable for internal use, even if they are the highest quality. Check your bottle. If it has a nutrition and supplement fact on it, the oil may be used internally. If not, stick to aromatic or topical use. Be mindful and extra cautious of hot oils. These are oils that are more likely to cause irritation to the skin or mucous membrane, such as cinnamon, cassia, clove, oregano, and thyme. When ingesting these or other hot oils, heavily dilute with an appropriate carrier oil and or use a veggie cap to protect your mouth, throat, and stomach lining from irritation. Now, I can tell you from personal experience, like when I make a veggie cap and I'll put oregano in it, if any of the oregano gets on the outside of the veggie cap and you go to swallow it, you will get a taste of the oregano oil, and it probably will feel a little, it will burn your lip a little bit. So key, if that ever happens to you and you start getting a hot sensation, a burning sensation, get a carrier oil or get an olive oil, take a dab of that and put it on the spot that's burning, and it'll take the burning right away. It works instantly. Trust me, I've done it many times and it works. Also, practice proper dosing. This is beyond the scope of this class as it varies depending on age, weight, and other personal issues. So talk with an aromatherapist or wellness advocate about how many drops to use and how often. So it's very important that you know the dosage of it. Let's see. So why, oh, hold on a second, I just lost my notes. So what is toxic use? Toxic load, it refers to the accumulation of toxins and chemicals in our bodies that we ingest from various sources. The things that may contribute to your toxic load, exposure to air and water pollution, let's see. I'm trying to get my notes back. Fragrances and soaps that contain chemicals known to cause allergies, irritants, migraines, and organ damage. Paraffins found in health and beauty products that disrupt hormone function and have been linked in some studies to cell division and breast cancer. I mean, for any of you who know about toxic load, there's a lot to it. Pesticide residue left on your produce, lotions. All right, now we got it. Now I've got my notes back. Fortunately, there are natural alternatives to almost all of these toxic products. Unless you live in a bubble, you can avoid all sources of synthetic chemicals, toxins, and free radicals, but there are many changes you can help reduce your toxic load. Concentrating on changing the things you can control instead of worrying about those you cannot is a positive first step towards reducing your toxic load. So these are lots of different ways that we get toxins in our bodies on a daily basis, and a lot of things we can control ourselves. All right, so why the environment? Need another reason to cut down on your toxic load? Look no further than the great outdoors. The same chemicals and toxins that harm us humans do major damage to our climate, environment, and wildlife. Think of the products that you use in your kitchen sink, in your toilet, in your shower. All that stuff goes down the drain. It's got to go somewhere. And where does it go? It goes down your drain and into your septic, into the ground, everywhere. When you do laundry, the water goes out somewhere. All this stuff goes into our ground. So we need to make sure we keep our environment safe and healthy too. Many commercial insect repellents and aerosol sprays use chemicals that are known to damage the environment. These chemicals break down very slowly and can be found in soil and water sources. Some have been found to be toxic to wildlife as well. Seeking out natural alternatives is not only good for our own body, but this practice can also have a positive impact on the environment. It's obvious with something like bug spray why natural alternatives like essential oils make sense, but why focus only on natural solutions for products we use inside? Here are just a couple of examples of how toxic products, even those used inside your home, can harm the environment. Many body products and face washes contain exfoliating or microbeads. These microbeads are so small they cannot be filtered, which means they can easily get from your shower into the water system and end up being swallowed by fish or other wildlife. Many essential oil products are gentler on the skin and do not contain these unfilterable environmental dangers. Or how about those lovely fresh-smelling dryer sheets? Many are filled with synthetic chemicals that are vented right outside during your every dryer cycle. Using dryer bottles with essential oil drops on them can save you money and help you take good care of this world. It's always a good idea to be good stewards of God's creation. This is one way we can all do our part. I'm using two computers here and I keep losing my notes. Because there's a lot I want to tell you about all these oils and I can't remember it all. But now we're going to be talking about blends. I'm hoping my notes come up here real quick. There are so many amazing essential oils out there. So why is it important that we use blends? Well, if one oil is good, then adding 2 or 3 oils together is what? Going to make it even better, right? Oh, I think my notes are coming back up. Give me just a second. There we go. I don't know why I'm having a hard time. All right. Why use blends? There we go. Oh, I just lost it again. Synergy is a concept that when you combine 2 or more oils, the result will be even more effective than you would expect the sum of a single oil to be. So I'll give you an example. Lavender. A lot of people know that lavender is great for calming and relaxing. But one of the blends that doTERRA has is called Restful Blend, which is Serenity, that has different oils in it. And I like lavender, but Serenity, you put those combined oils together and they just an aroma that's just amazing. So I brought my notes back up. So if there's already an oil for every issue, then why do essential oil companies create all these custom blends with fancy names? It is just so they have something else to sell you. If you already have a bottle of lavender, why do you really need something called Restful Blend, which is what I was just talking about? Why so many blends? And I just mentioned synergy is the concept that when you combine 2 or more essential oils, the result will be even more effective than you would expect the sum of a single oil to be. What we might call a 1 plus 1 greater than 2 type of phenomenon. Sometimes synergy manifests itself when two oils with the same properties combine to enhance each other and their overall effect. For example, when you combine the invigorating aroma of peppermint with the uplifting scent of wild orange or lemon, the result is one of the most effective blends for helping you wake up or stay alert. Other times, the power of synergy comes into play through a blend delivery system, such as the case of Yarrow Palm Essential Blend. Yarrow is an amazing essential oil, but the structure of its components makes it difficult to attach to its receptors in the body's cell effectively without the help of the fatty acids found in pomegranate oil. Separately, these oils are satisfactory. Combined, they create a powerhouse. So as you can see, blends are created for the user's benefit. Getting back to the lavender example we began with, yes, that one oil might be all somebody needs to notice a positive difference in his or her stress or sleep issues. But for me personally, I like the added blend of Restful Blend or Serenity. So let's see. So why versatility matters. Every time I change, it changes. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with my notes up here. So versatility, what is one different versus the other? So some of the lemon uses, I apologize. It's not bringing up my notes and I'm not sure why. So what are some of the uses of lemon? It's uplifting and positive mood, cleans, protects, and shine wood finishes. It helps remove sticky residue from surfaces and assists with seasonal respiratory discomfort. So when you buy a bottle of essential oil, you're not buying it for one reason. Well, you could buy it for one reason, but it's not good for just one reason. It has multiple purposes for it. And I can tell you, lemon, lavender, and peppermint is a powerhouse for seasonal discomfort. And I can attest to that because I use it all the time, and I've been able to get off all of my seasonal medications that I was once on. I mean, I was on everything. I was on shots and antihistamines and nasal sprays and throat sprays and eye drops, you name it, allergy shots. I was on everything. And I started using this powerhouse of lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And I was able to get off all my medications, and I've been able to do things I had never been able to do, or be around animals I've never been able to be around. So individually, every single oil has more than one use. Even though you might buy it for only one use, you can use it for more than one. So you can see that lavender reduces stress and anxious feelings. It soothes occasional skin irritation. It's great if you have if you get burned, you put it under cold water, put lavender right on it, and stops the burning from getting burned. It helps reduce tension, assists with seasonal respiratory discomfort, which I've already talked about. Peppermint is great for any kind of stomach issues, a nausea, upset stomach, a little irritated. It just works really well. It helps repel bugs. It helps freshen your breath, enhance focus. It helps repel. It's great midday pick-me-up. You can add peppermint and orange to it. Put it together. If you don't have a diffuser, if you don't have any way of using it, all you have is a bottle of oil, put a drop in your hand, rub it together like this, and inhale it like this. Give it a couple seconds, hold it, and exhale, and do some deep breathing 4 or 5 times. Inhale 4 or 5 seconds, hold for 4 or 5 seconds, and exhale for 4 or 5 seconds. And then just keep doing that 4 or 5 times for like 4 or 5 minutes, and you'll be amazed at what it will do for you. So now, okay, so look at oil categories. So you don't have to know everything about essential oils to start using them. Not even close. There's so much about essential oils. I'm still after almost 4 years. But oils are easy to use, and there are many resources that can point you in the right direction to help you get started. And that's one reason why I'm here. I can help you and guide you. Even though you don't need to be an expert, it can be helpful to learn a bit about the common properties found in categories of essential oils. You don't have to know every detail about every oil, but having a general idea of the properties and benefits of the oil categories can help you know where to start when addressing an issue or what to use a new oil for. So here are some basic categories: which oils belong to which, and some of their main properties and benefits. Citrus comes from the rind of the fruits, includes bergamot, grapefruit, lemon, lime, tangerine, and wild orange. Citrus oils are cleansing and purifying, great for the immune system, and help uplift mood. Because a lot of people, they use lemon for cleaning, lemon and vinegar. It's a good all-natural cleaning combo. Floral comes from the flower part of the plant. It includes clary sage, geranium, helichrysum, lavender, Roman chamomile, blue tansy, and ylang ylang. Floral oils are soothing to the mind, body, and emotions. Perfect for stress relief. They are also amazing for improving the appearance of the skin. Wood that comes from the wood, leaves, branches, or resin of trees and includes arbor vitae, cedar wood, cypress, Douglas fir, eucalyptus, frankincense, melaleuca, myrrh, petitgrain, sandalwood, and Siberian fir. Wood oils are emotionally grounding and calming. Like florals, they are great for the skin. Wood oils often are good for repelling insects. And then spices come from the root, stems, seeds, fruits, or bark of the plant. It includes black pepper, cardamom, cassia, cinnamon, clove, coriander, cumin, dill, fennel, ginger, and juniper berry. Spice oils enhance the flavor of many foods. Many support the digestive system, which is a welcome added bonus of using them in the kitchen. They are also invigorating to the mood. And then the last one is herb. Comes from the leafy green part of the plant. Includes basil, cilantro, lemongrass, marjoram, melissa, oregano, patchouli, peppermint, rosemary, spearmint, and thyme. Herb oils are also great to cook with and provide digestive support. But if you are cooking with essential oils, remember these oils are very, very, very potent and start with just one drop. And if it's a thicker oil, I'd even take a toothpick and drop it in the oil and then put it in and stir it up in your sauce or whatever you're making, because you can always add more, but you can't take it away. And they're very strong and very potent. So you only need a little bit, because a little bit goes a long way. So let's see. So the next category is why go green? The grocery store shelves are full of the cleaning products you've used for years. The ones your parents and grandparents used are there too, and they work great, right? Well, I grew up using them. So why bother purchasing new ingredients, measuring them, mixing them, and storing them so you can just grab them and storing them when you can just grab something pre-made off the shelf? Why go to the effort of green cleaning? And I know a lot of us are busy and we don't want to take the time, don't have the time, don't have the desire, whatever it is. But we already discussed many of the toxins found in various cleaners when we focused on reducing toxic load. Many commercial cleaners are bad for people, animals, and the environment. Use only in well-vented areas. This is what the bottles are saying. Open windows during use. Does that sound like it can be good for you? Well, it's not. There are many ways to clean while using harmless ingredients like vinegar, baking soda, castile soap, and or water. These are all basic ingredients you can get, and they'll last you for months when you make your own products, and they can be so easy to use. How easy? A simple solution of vinegar and water can be all you need to create a natural, safe, effective cleaning solution. Then just add your favorite cleansing essential oils, and you can clean without fear of exposing your family to toxic chemicals. Because yes, vinegar is safe, it's natural, but it doesn't smell the best. So by adding essential oils, you get more benefits from the essential oils and you get the nice smell. So some of the best oils to clean with include melaleuca, peppermint, lemon, and other citruses, oregano, eucalyptus, although many others often offer cleansing properties and other appealing aromas. So here's a quick little all-purpose cleaner recipe that you can use. That'll be great to have on, and it'll last you for quite a while. And these are pennies per drop. These essential oils, I mean, you get a 15 milliliter bottle of essential oil, and it's going to last. It has 250 drops in a 15 milliliter bottle, and you have 30 drops. And this recipe of an 8-ounce bottle, depending on how big your house is and how much you clean, can last you weeks and weeks. So these essential oils can last you for weeks and weeks because it has so many drops in it, and they're so potent and so pure that it doesn't take much. So they do last a long time. So why safety first? This is a big, big thing when it comes to essential oils. You need to know your safety when you're buying, using, purchasing essential oils, because not all essential oils are companies are the same. And they are so powerful and concentrated that you should always practice safety use, especially if you're using them, like I've already discussed, internally. If you have a child, you want to know the dosage. You need to know, especially if you're using it for children, the smaller the child, the less you need to use. And so you need to use a dilution chart that goes by age and how many drops for that age, because it's like lavender is great for even on infants, but you only need one little drop and you put it on the bottom of the foot. You can put a drop of carrier oil with it and make a little mixture, massage oil, and then rub it on the bottom of the feet, and they'll calm down and they'll relax. And if you're having trouble getting them to sleep or to calm down or whatever, lavender is safe enough for all ages from newborn to the end of life. And so you just need to know these little tricks of what works and what doesn't. So safety is very important, and you need to dilute. There's some oils that you can put on straight on the skin. If you know your body and you know your skin can take it, then you can put it straight on. If you have sensitive skin and you need to dilute it, then you dilute it, and you just take 1 or 2 drops and you take a teaspoon of oil and you just dilute it. Phototoxicity, that is where, like, especially citrus oils, if you put a citrus oil on you and you go outside in the sun, you could get a skin reaction because the essential oil reacts to the sun and can burn your skin. So you need to know which oils are like that. And then special circumstances like pregnancy, nursing, taking medications, you don't want to just go start grabbing an oil and start taking something. You need to check with your provider and find out, is it safe for me to use it? Most of the time, most oils are safe, but you need to take precaution. You need to learn safety. You need to check things through with your provider, your pharmacist, or whatever. And so it's very, very important that you know these things about essential oils before you start purchasing and before you start using them, because that's going to make a difference if they're going to work or not, if you're going to have a reaction or not. So it's very, very important that you know about safety. And I still cannot get my notes up. So why use a diffuser? A diffuser is one of the best tools you can invest in for aromatic use for essential oils. Diffusers comes in many shapes and sizes. Some are very simple and others have countless bells and whistles. And the simple ones, you just put, I've used 3 or 4 different kinds, and they're all simple. You just put the water in and put the essential oil in, and then some have a timer on it that will diffuse steady for like 4 or 6 hours and then shut off. Some will be intermittent and go off and on for 4, 6, 8 hours. It all depends on the diffuser, but doing diffusing is like it's automatic. Instead of going around spraying all the time in your household, you put the diffuser on. You can set it ahead of time. If you depend on the diffuser, you can set it ahead of time. Like if you need one to wake up yourself for your kids in the morning, you fill it up at night, put the essential oil you want at night, and then all you have to do to get your kids up in the morning is when you wake up, you turn your diffuser on and it'll start diffusing in the room, and get your kids you want them awake at 7 o'clock, turn it on at 6:30. Or the other way around. If you want your kids to bed at 8 o'clock, start diffusing in the room at 7:30, and get that aroma in that air so they have time to smell it and to get it in their system and do the work it's supposed to, whether it's calming or relaxing, wake up, whatever that is. And it smells so good. And like for afternoon lift me up, if you can use a diffuser in your home or your office or wherever you are, use a diffuser, because it can help you with your afternoon slump. It can help you with your studying. It can help you focus. And I mean, there's endless things that these essential oils can do. And diffusing is one of the easiest, quickest, safest ways to use these essential oils. So, and one of the most compelling answers to the question of why use essential oils is it works. And doTERRA has been doing many, many studies. They've been in business for 11 years, and every year they're doing more and more. They just had their big convention, and they're talking about all the studies that they're doing and proving that pure therapeutic grade essential oils really do work. And I have here some studies on oregano, aromatouch, and clove that you can look up yourself. I will post them in the comments below, so you can just click on the link and I'll jump you to it. But they're doing evidence all the time that because these essential oils are so pure that they can get through the cell membrane wall and get into your cells and really dive into the purpose of these essential oils. So they can help build your immune system. They can help you overcome something. They can help build up your cells. I mean, there's numerous things that these essential oils can do. So why use essential oils? The bottom line is because it works. It's safe as long as you know what you're doing. You've done your education, and they really do work. So why sustainability matters. Essential oils are steam distilled from plant parts or cold pressed from fruit rinds, but not all parts of the plant are used. It's not a matter of picking a handful of flowers and obtaining a bottle of oil. It takes a lot of plant material to yield a small amount of essential oils. And it's very important that the company that you use gets their plants from a really natural source. So like, for example, I'll give you an example. Lavender needs to be taken from where it's naturally grown, not where man-made put it. So you want to go to where that lavender is naturally grows on its own for it to be the most potent and the most productive and the most useful versus someplace that somebody put off the side of a road and it's just growing, because you're not going to get the same results. So it's very, very important you do that. So look at these. It takes, for 15 milliliter bottle of lemon essential oil, it takes 50 lemons. Now that's a lot of lemons. 15 bottle of lavender essential oil requires 3 pounds of plant material. Now, lavender is not heavy, so that's a lot of lavender, 3 pounded. And a 5 milliliter, that's just a little small 5 milliliter bottle of rose, requires more than 242,000 rose petals. That's why rose is expensive. So there's a cue. If you go to a store and you buy a bottle of rose for 20 bucks, you know that that's not pure essential oil because it takes so many rose petals to make a bottle of essential oil. So they're not going to charge 20 bucks when it costs them. I'm just going to throw out a figure, 100 bucks to make. I don't know what it costs. I just throw out the figure. So use your common sense when you go out and say, okay, I know rose is expensive. So why is this bottle $20? Well, it's probably they either watered it down, they diluted it with something, or has synthetics in it, or they added another oil to it to compensate for it. So there's reasons. So if you're looking for pure therapeutic essential oils, you need to spend a little bit extra money to get that. So a whooping 80% of the world's population uses herbal remedies and solutions, including essential oils. The Egyptians used plant extracts all the way back to 3500 BC for health, food, religious, and beauty purposes. Plant materials have always played a huge part in health and wellness practices in places like China and India. Now, these essential oils are not anything new. They're not they have been around for centuries. It's just a matter of that they're just starting to get around. You know, we're just starting to get to this country. Other people have used them for years and years and years. Plant materials have always played a huge part in health and wellness practices in places like China and India. People were able to prevent the spread of plagues through the using of cleansing essential oils. It's even thought that some were able to loot houses of plague victims without getting sick by applying essential oils to their body. French physician Jean Venet used essential oils on soldiers during World War II to treat wounds and infections. As more and more scientists and healthcare professionals accept so-called alternative medicine, more and more are finally embracing the natural solutions that have been used since ancient times. The essential oil fad isn't going away anytime soon. So why try reflexology? Reflexology takes advantage of the body's connectiveness on the view that locations on the hands and feet and even on the ear correspond to the other parts of the body, its organs, and its systems. So if you take an essential oil and you want to pinpoint a target area that's bothering you, you get the reflexology chart and you look to see where on your hand or your foot that you need to apply pressure to. So you take a spot of oil and put it on whichever part of the foot or the hand that you want to pinpoint, and then you do some pressure points. And just do a little massage with a little bit of pressure, and do that a couple times a day for a few days and see what happens. Your reflexology really does work. I mean, I get it done periodically, and it really is amazing. You put the oil with the reflexology in the right spot for the right reason, and you're going to see some results. Okay, so why quality matters. My notes are still, there we go. I'm going to try to get that back up again. Because the bottoms of the feet are a popular area for the body to respond to when you use reflexology. Essential oils are everywhere. What used to be a specialty item can now be found in department stores, health food stores, and even pharmacies. And it seems like everybody is hosting an oil class these days, from your neighbor to your church group to the library. You might even see ads for oils pop up on your Facebook page, like me, or search engine. Since oils are so easy to purchase these days, why use our brand instead of one of the many others out there? Why look for certain assurances of quality? The truth is that not all essential oils are created equally, and I have mentioned this. Many factors go into the quality of the oil. Here are some of the major things to look for when choosing an essential oil brand. Purity. An oil on the health food store shelf says pure essential oils. Why can you not necessarily trust that claim? The truth is that no governing body sets standards for essential oils. That means that despite what the label says, you have no idea what is in that bottle of oil you take off the shelf at the store. It may be supplemented with less expensive carrier oil, or it could even be full of toxins and fillers. You want to make sure that the oils you purchase come from a company that promises they're organic and pure and do not contain fillers, pesticides, or contaminants. And the second one is sourcing. The climate, soil conditions, and altitude at which a plant is grown makes a huge difference in the quality and power of the essential oils sourced from it. Plants that are grown and harvested in the indigenous regions naturally yield higher quality oils than those that are not. Like I just mentioned, lavender oil sourced from lavender plants on the mountain of France or Bulgaria is going to be vastly different from that sourced from plants replanted on the highway in the US. It's important to know where your oils come from. Testing. Many companies test their oils in-house. This means that the person testing and reporting on quality is part of the company selling the oils. Third-party testing is an important part of quality assurance because when the scientists behind the testing are independent from the company, you know you are receiving accurate, non-biased information. Transparency. Why is transparency important? It's the only way you can be sure the oils you use pass the quality checks we've discovered above. How do you know your oils are sourced responsibly and from plants native to their growing areas? How can you be sure your oils pass third-party testing for purity and do not contain fillers? You want to look for a company that practices transparency. Information should be available online about the company's sourcing practices and quality promises, and the test results should be made available publicly so you can check for yourself that the components that are expected to be found in the oil are presented. So why learn more? We have just touched the surface of everything oils can do for you. I have many more free online classes that are more detailed for like nurses, animals, kids, sickness, all kinds of different topics. If you go to my website at livinghealthy4-u.com, you can look at these classes. They're all free of charge. And if you'd like to get my weekly newsletter, you can sign up on there too with your name and your email address, and I can send you my weekly newsletter. It gives you a different topic every week. So this is a great way to teach yourself about essential oils and do your own research. Don't take my word for it. Go out and do your own research and see what you find out for companies out there. But if this does interest you and you are anxious to get started and get these oils into your home, these pure therapeutic grade essential oils, then this is the time to start. Now, by enrolling with a membership, you automatically get 25% off the retail price. So you can purchase them wholesale, but you're going to spend 25% more. Or you can get a membership and get 25% off. Now, if you enroll with an enrollment kit, there are several levels of enrollment kits. There is a $35 membership fee, just like if you go to Sam's Club. Sam's Club. Sam's Club is 35 and up, 40, I think 45 and up. Or if you go to Costco, all of these places have a membership fee, so you can get the discounted price. doTERRA is just the same way. You have a membership of $35, but some of the higher enrollment kits, and they include your membership, like this Healthy Start kit. It comes with lavender, lemon, peppermint, tea tree, oregano, frankincense, deep blue, breathe, and On Guard. It also comes with a diffuser. The wholesale is $160. And then you have your PV, which is another whole different topic. We can go on. I can talk to you offline on that. And then you have the healthy habits. If you want to do your daily supplements, I mean, doTERRA has an amazing supplement line that I talk about too. And then you have your healthy essentials kit. There's all different levels of kit depending on where you want to start. But when you purchase these kits, you're not left alone at all. When you purchase these kits through myself, I will get an email stating that you purchased this kit and you've got a membership. I will reach out to you and I will set up a wellness consult with you and go over with you step by step. I'll give you a few days, a week to 2 weeks to get your kit. And once you get your kit, I will help show you how you can use these products on a daily basis to benefit you, your household, make a cleaner home, and build your immune system, make your house smell better, do cleaning products. I mean, there is unlimited things that you can do with these kits. And if this kits are not what you're looking for, you can go to my webpage and you can check out all the other enrollment kits. You do not have to purchase an enrollment kit to get started, but it's just one of the most beneficial and cost-effective ways to get started because you can get a kit of stuff to do. You save more money that way. And with some of these kits, like I said, the membership is included in it. But if you just want to purchase something or if you want to know where to start, you don't know what to do, I would love to reach out to you. I'd love to do a free consult with you. Just respond to me. Send me a message, comment below, want a free consult, and I can message you and we can set up a time to chat on Facebook. We can do Zoom, we can do by email, we can do by phone, whatever way is good for you. No, it doesn't matter where you are. We can set up a time together because my mission and passion is to teach and show people how to use these essential oils because they have changed my life so much over the last 4 years that I want everybody that is interested in natural products to realize what the power of these essential oils can do. And I knew nothing of how to use them when I started. And I've learned so much by researching and just going one step at a time. Just do baby steps. But I'm here to support you. doTERRA is here to support you. You are not alone. So if this is anything interesting to you, please reach out to me because oils can be very overwhelming. When I first started, I'm going, and I had my person that I signed up under, and she was giving me all this information about essential oils. I'm going, how do you know all that? How do you remember all that? And she goes, you just learn a little bit at a time. And I have learned so much over the last few years and remember so much that I just want to get you started. I'm just anxious to get these into your home and get you feeling better, being upbeat, whatever the issues are, just being healthier and happier and more energetic and sleeping better and eating, better and helping your digestive system. And there's so many different things. I'm excited to share this with you. So if this sounds interesting to you, let me talk to you. No commitment, no pressure, just a chat. And we can go into more details together as a team, and then we can figure this all out. But I am here to help. This is my contact information. You can reach out to me on my Facebook. You can reach me on my webpage, my Instagram account, my email account. There's many ways you can get a hold of me. But let me help you if this is something that you are interested in. So that is concluding my, let's see. That concludes my class for today. And let me see. Yeah, I went about 50 minutes, which is a lot longer than I usually do, but there's a lot of information on essential oils that you really need to know before you dive into using essential oils. So I hope this was helpful. Please, like I said, reach out to me. Give me a comment below if you have any questions, any comments, if you want to reach out to me. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube, share it, like it, subscribe. But I'm here to help. Hope you guys all have a great night. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening. And let me know how I can help. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great week.